My sister-in-law banned her own kids from calling me their aunt. 3 years later, at a family dinner, she asked out loud why nobody liked her as much as they liked me. My husband answered that question for her, calmly. Leah is married to my husband's brother Derek. 17 years together by the time I showed up. She always assumed she'd be the favorite in this family. Within 6 months, my mother-in-law was texting me recipes and Jenna was inviting me to brunch every week. We just clicked. Leah noticed. Leah did not like it. It started small. Comments at dinner. Oh, Amy's here again. Eye rolls whenever Jenna brought up our plans. Then it escalated. 2 years ago, at Thanksgiving, Leah made an announcement. Her 3 kids, ages 7, 5, and 3, were not to call me Aunt Amy. I wasn't their real aunt, she said, just their uncle's wife. She said it while passing the mashed potatoes, like it was nothing. My mother-in-law looked horrified. My husband started to object. I squeezed his hand under the table. I wasn't going to make a scene over a title. That was just the beginning. Leah started pulling her kids out of any room I was in. If I sat on the couch, she called them elsewhere. If I talked to her oldest, she interrupted and pulled him away. I became invisible to those kids, because their mother made sure of it. Then last summer, she went further. She told my husband that if he wanted to see his own nieces and nephew, I needed to leave the house during their visits. Said I made her uncomfortable. Said the kids didn't need to be around someone who wasn't really family. My husband shut that down in one sentence. Either I was respected as his wife, or they wouldn't be visiting at all. Derek sided with Leah. Now we see them twice a year at big events only. Meanwhile, my friendship with Jenna only grew. She lives 12 minutes away. Her daughter is 3 weeks younger than my son. Tuesday playdates, Thursday coffee, weekend barbecues. I'd spent months figuring out how to feed a toddler without a battle. Different plates, specific timing, meals that felt like a game instead of a fight. My son eats everything now. Jenna started copying my methods. Within 2 months, her daughter went from surviving on chicken nuggets to asking for broccoli. Jenna cried happy tears the first time her daughter finished a full plate of stir-fry. 3 weeks ago, everything caught up with Leah. We were all at a family dinner, even Leah and Derek, with their 3 kids. My mother-in-law brought up how well Jenna's daughter had been eating lately, how incredible the transformation was. Jenna laughed and said she owed every vegetable to me. Then Leah spoke. That tight little smile she gets right before something passive-aggressive. She asked Jenna why she spends so much time with me, why we're always together, why I never offer her any of this amazing wisdom. The table went quiet. Jenna looked uncomfortable. My mother-in-law suddenly found her wine glass very interesting. I opened my mouth. My husband got there first. He set down his fork, looked directly at Leah. In the calmest voice I've ever heard him use, he said, "You told Amy she's not allowed near your kids. You banned her from being their aunt. You tried to get her kicked out of our own house so your family could visit. And now you're upset she doesn't share parenting tips with you." Leah's face went red, then white. She looked at Derek for backup. Derek studied his plate like it held all the answers. Leah tried to recover, said she never meant it that way, that family should help family, that I was being petty. My husband didn't even blink. "You made it very clear Amy isn't family to you," he said. "She's just respecting your boundaries." Jenna snorted. Actually snorted, covered her mouth too late. Leah grabbed her purse and told Derek they were leaving. Her kids hadn't even finished eating. Her 7-year-old asked why they had to go. Leah just snapped at him and marched for the door. On her way out, I heard her mutter something about me turning everyone against her. My mother-in-law waited until the door closed. Then she raised her wine glass. "To respecting boundaries," she said. Everyone laughed, even my father-in-law. That night, Jenna texted me. Leah complained the whole drive home, that I'd stolen her place in the family, that everyone liked me more, that it wasn't fair I had so many friends when she'd been around 17 years longer. I didn't respond. I just screenshotted it and sent it to my husband. He read it, and said, "She's mad you have friends, because she made sure she doesn't."